So what major shifts are you seeing in your industry right now?
Yeah, I think that there's a big shift toward like supplements and more natural care relative to medications. I think that that's more people are going toward a more holistic approach. Look, and I'm always cautious to make the comparison to drugs because I think drugs are a
They
miracle
can be
workers in
really
some case.
useful. Yeah.
And where I struggle with my dog personally is I never want to give my dog a product that might have side effects that causes more issues down the
Uh-huh.
line, um, especially if we're planning on giving it on an ongoing basis. The long term side effects can be harmful. So, if there's something that we can do to change, and I think that that's why you're seeing a lot of these like all natural, fresh pet foods hit the market because people. I think that they're skeptical of
Yeah. The ones that have to be refrigerated and yeah.
yeah, shipped on ice, refrigerated. I mean,
Mhm.
it's big business too, for sure. Don't get me wrong. I
Yeah.
mean, I think the farmer's dog had a commercial in the Super Bowl, so they're doing
They have really
the
cute
business is growing. That's for sure.
commercials.
But I think that that's a major trend that we're seeing. The and even taking a step further back, a more macro approach, pets are dogs and cats are becoming part of the family, and so I think that there's a lot of uh, kids that are hitting the workforce that aren't really interested in having children, and they'd rather have the dog that becomes their child effectively. I mean, I talk to people all the time. They refer to their dog and cat as their baby, and they care for them as such. So veterinary care. There's been such amazing advances in veterinary care, kind of off the backs of human care.
Yeah.
That animals are living longer, and which means that you can become more and more attached to the animal over time, the dog or cat over time. And but the biggest thing is, and this is like a global trend, is that you know it's a family member, and when there's something that you can do to prevent or not necessarily prevent but well extend the life the healthy life of an animal, most pet owners are going to do it.
Yeah.
And it's a very interesting trend because it can be extremely expensive.
Yes. Yeah. That was kind of yeah, veterinary care is not cheap. Neither is people care. So
Yeah,
I
the
guess
difference is
most
most
societies,
pet owners don't have insurance for their pets, and and it's not really regulated like the human insurance. And so it's like it can get really really expensive. Like I think my friend had like my buddy's dog had a weakness in the hind leg, and they thought they could get it. I think he paid a vet bill of 20 grand. And quite honestly, the consolidation in the industry isn't exactly um, helping the price particularly come down.
right.
So for those who don't know, there's a lot of veterinary practices that are kind of joining bigger groups, and it's kind of private equity based type groups that are spending top dollar to buy these assets, cash. I mean, they bring in a lot of cash, and then based off of that, they're gonna charge the customer more. And like I was talking to a lady yesterday, I thought it was really interesting. She said, and basically they guilt you into spending the money on your pet, and they don't even have to say anything. They don't even have to open their mouth. They can just say like, "Well, this is what we would recommend for Fluffy," and it's like, "Oh, like
And
so
people
what's the
open their wallet.
alternative?"
Yeah.
Right? And so it's I yeah I it's they're not wrong in the approach of like, hey, like we're gonna do everything that we can do to make this animal comfortable and so forth. But I'd hate to say it have a financial impact on the pet owner trying to keep
Yeah,
you
it does though.
and
I
make
mean,
that really
they're just
challenging
not cheap.
decision.
So, especially, as they get older and they need more care, they're just not, don't get a dog or a cat thinking they're going to be cheap.
Yeah, that's exactly right.